We had them the year before that. We had them 99. That was the peak of the cat right there, so we just said all the dead weight and started over. We got what we looked for, that bowl. And 6 years of being in the city. Kansas City is young. Yeah, when we won that bowl the first time, we signed a whole bunch of vets. Sam Adams, Tony Gooser. Right. Shannon. And they were there for like 2-3 years before that run. It's games whenever you rest. Whenever you ready, Change, you ready? Go, go. Go. She said she ain't trying to deal with me. Okay, cool, you can sell that seat. I don't even know who the fuck that is. Hip hop. So much we got synced up. No. Oh, I'm home. I heard that. Yeah, you heard me, you ain't felt me. I've been moving, I've been shaking, go and hit me on the celly, try to sell me on something. You can wear what you want. Go ahead, I'm wearing that green. They been trying to tell me about this and that. I ain't telling what you ain't going to blue. Trying to tell me how to get in the bag. We're going to get yellow. Oh, yeah, you can wear that yellow. Yeah. I've been getting to it, I ain't noticed y'all was hating. It don't clash with the green. I just want to know that I can hold a conversation. Ooh, I don't know what y'all debating. I've been waiting for you, now I'm running out of patience. Running up a check, trying to run an operation. Went broke in the check and put 100 out of savings. I can tell now that you ain't telling about nothing. I'ma need something to come down from. I'm gonna pull it with the bar down one. 6 months saying I ain't once. Trying to tell me what you know about me. You don't know nothing, keep it real with me. She said she ain't trying to deal with me. Okay, cool, you can sell that seat. Oh shit, I thought I went ahead.
She gon' put it on me, that's a lot of it. 4 coops, 4 seasons, drop the top of it. Bust down, but my wrist on the top.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL playoffs brings us to the Pacific Northwest, the home of the 12s, as it's called, CenturyLink Field in Seattle. Coming up, it's a battle to represent the NFC in this year's Super Bowl, and we've got a classic in store between the Los Angeles Rams and the Seattle Seahawks. Two teams fighting for one berth in Super Bowl 55 in Tampa. Let's do it. It's NFC Championship time. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. They'll come out with a 3 tight end look on the first play of the drive. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. Give him 10 yards there, and about by the nose of the football, he's going to have a first down.
The 35-yard line.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And this defense not giving him anything there. Maybe a yard
I'm trying
up
to
the
figure
36.
why you think it was running.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. out of the gun. They'll look to throw. Man open left side is Brown. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Well, they'll get the yardage, but they hate to see him take that hit.
You're always trying to cool off a big-time guy throwing the ball, but you have to know when to back off, pull up, and not hit him. There's the penalty.
So now a fresh set of downs, 1st and 10 after roughing the passer. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. They'll let this go for the end zone. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone for the Seahawk touchdown. I'll let you do the analysis, partner, but with every touchdown quarterback throws and with the success that his team has had, I just continue to be more and more impressed.
Let's both do the analysis. Impressed, aren't we both?
Yeah.
I mean, and why shouldn't we be? We've seen him improve throughout the year. We've seen him settle in now, and you can see the confidence of the team has grown. His confidence has grown. I think that everyone around this guy feels good about what they've seen, and it's also safe for him when he's driving home to turn on Sports Talk Radio. He's okay.
Here's Humphreys. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
First and 10, and kind of tipping their hand at running the ball. 3 tight ends are out there. A first carry now for Adrian Peterson. Adrian Peterson off to the races. Touchdown, LA. Adrian Peterson, 68 yards. And the Rams are an extra point away from tying up this football game. Well, go ahead and strap in, partner. Less than 2 minutes in, had the score on the one side. A quick answer, though, to get the equalizer.
Sometimes you get that sense of urgency that ratchets up, right? When you give up an early touchdown like that, you just know you're like, okay, how do we go back and equalize things? Can we get it done fast? And they absolutely did. Essentially, we're back to even, aren't we?
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
They show run with 3 tight ends here on 1st down. Now they'll run it on the toss. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber with runs like this early because they'll pay dividends as the game progresses.
Now a handoff looking right. Well, they're making an effort to get the ground game going tonight. So far, it's working.
I like what we're seeing from the offensive line. They seem to have the leverage going, and they're controlling things and reestablishing the line of scrimmage, moving that defensive front backwards. But also like what the runner's giving us, too. It appears that he's been waiting all day long to get out here and take off.
It's now 2nd and 6.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Calling a gain of 4 there, so it sets up a big play here. 3rd and a yard.
Jimmy Smith, the one who brought him down. That's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and...
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he'll be brought down with the 1st down and a late flag here, too. And he may get a few more tacked on for good measure. So a big penalty there on the face mask leads to 1st and 10. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. It's a gain of 9 yards. And it'll be 2nd and about a yard to go for the 1st. End zone caught. Touchdown, Seattle. Darren Waller there to make the grab. And the Seahawks have taken the lead. And he is a reliable target. They like to get him involved.
Yeah, you got the Neverland Ranch.
And they should. He's a very good player. Remember, they can use him in certain positions, so many different spots, and he usually comes through for them.
Tucker with the extra point, and that makes the score 14-7. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Here's Humphries. And they'll be set up pretty nicely here as they have it up to the 35-yard line.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And they hit the home run last drive. One play on the ground all the way to the house. Now the defense, maybe they're expecting a run here.
Partner, I love your description because when we talk about hitting the home run, we're usually thinking about a passing play, aren't we? Something in the air, deep ball, but how about them just taking it big-time jaunt. Now if you're coming back out, now they've established this run game, the play-action pass could very well be open.
And he's across the 40, 3 extra yards to the 43.
On just about every team, okay, forget it. On every team, the goal is to be in third and what they call manageable, to give yourself a chance to pick up a first down. How about that call on second down? The big man puts them in position to make it third and manageable. How about if they get a second chance at it to try and pick up the first down?
Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. Just a 1-yard gain on the play, and that'll mean a call to the punt team as it's 4th down. Oh, and now movement and a whistle, and they may have to rethink their plans on 4th down.
Nothing about you.
Watson going to stay out there as they'll go for it on 4th. They're going for it. It's Watson rolling to his right. And this is going to be incomplete. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Seahawks, they'll get the football back in outstanding field position.
There's something. Jacksonville.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. And he'll give it here to his running back. Levante David in on the tackle.
That's a really nice, tough run inside, and they gained 5 yards on it. And to be frank about it, most offenses don't expect to get 5 yards on a play call like that. So when they do, they go back to their huddle with a little pep in their steps. They're starting to think that they're starting to dominate the line of scrimmage.
And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. For 12 yards there and a 1st down. Final 30 seconds of this 1st quarter, and it's been a quarter dominated by the guys with the football. And they give this time to the tailback. And a short gain here down to the 22. Adrian Claiborne, the one who makes the stop.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there of holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
And Waller taking it in over the middle. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the 1st quarter of play. Through 1 quarter, 14-7 our score. Now they'll run it on the toss. Stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
A lot of people call the toss a probing play to see what they can get against the defense, to see how they adjust and react. Their probing's working pretty well. That was a very nice run.
Now they'll run it on the toss. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. Taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Seahawks are able to stretch that lead out a bit further. So simple math here in the first half. They've had 3 drives offensively, and they have scored every time, and they've got the lead.
Well, whenever we talk about adjustments, we usually talk about an offense making adjustments, right? This is all about the defense. They've got to figure out some way, somehow to slow them down. Do they blitz a little bit more? Do they play more zone coverage? Right now, they don't know where to go because they're hitting them in every direction.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Here's Humphries. And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34.
At their own 34-yard line.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave them great field position, turned into 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on 4th down.
Caused all of that.
It caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for them. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence.
2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. Throwing on 3rd down, Watson. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down.
From a defensive perspective, they had exactly what you want anytime they want to throw the football. There was pressure on the quarterback. They were getting after him, and they tightened down on the receivers and forced the incompletion.
So here we go. The offense is going to stay out there. They're going for it on 4th and 8. They are going for it. Here's Watson being chased out left. And he locates
Oh, my
Walker
God, I
complete.
swear to God, you
And
fucking
he's going to be out of
bum
bounds,
ass
but not
man.
before he takes it inside the 40.
Oh,
27
that was a
yards, a
great
big
play,
play there on 4th. So
That's
from
right.
Seahawk territory
Really
now, it's
enough
1st and
time,
10 at the 36. And he'll be taken down at the 34.
That's a nice job there defensively, being able to diagnose that little touch pass. They saw it coming, converged on him before he could get much out of it.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 11 yards there, 1st down.
Let's face it, you always want a team full of guys who can get you first downs and big plays of all styles, but you've got to have a big man you can just turn and hand it to, and he can be dependable in picking up first downs.
First down, here's a run with Peterson. And a short gain here, down to the 22.
He was brought down by...
You know, it's not just all athleticism from defensive linemen. Let's give them a little credit for their football intelligence as well. Read and react by them, understood the play call, and stacked it up and stuffed the run.
And he'll be out of bounds. No one there to help out downfield, but no problem. Scrambling for 22 and a first.
Now, those are the ones that hurt defensively. You do everything right. Excellent pressure, good coverage downfield, and then he slips out the back door and turns it into a nice gain.
1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. They'll run for it with Peterson. And he takes it across for a Rams touchdown. Adrian Peterson with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Rams have got this back to a 1-score game. And it's no good. Oh, he misses the extra point, and our score stays right where it is. Boy, they're down only 1 score, still first half, but they're going to line up for the onside kick. And the Seahawks, looks like they've recovered. They have. A 2nd quarter onside kick there that failed. Is that something that maybe they had dialed up before this game started?
It feels like it, doesn't it? That they thought they had the right situation, you know, and the right approach in going after it. Also may signal that they feel like they have the superior team, that they can try these sorts of things, and it won't come back and hurt them later.
You just thought, nah, nigga.
The
come out throwing here to start the drive. He sets to fire deep. And this is taken in at the 5. And all the way in. Touchdown, Seattle. A big play there. 50 yards. And the Seahawks get the quick strike touchdown. He just yanked that one well to the left. And no good.
Justin Tucker set to kick off.
Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. Here's Humphries. And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
The Rams at their own 27-yard line.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. They trail early on the road in the playoffs. Not a great combination as they've got it 1st and 10. And they're able to get this one across the 35. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick 1st down.
A gain of 11 on the play.
Now it's AP, Adrian Peterson. He'll get about 3 as he's brought down right around the 42.
But from an offensive perspective, that was a tough run because he only picked up 3 yards. Well, let's flip it over to the defensive side. They now have the advantage. 3 3-yard gains. That means they're punting the ball likely on 4th down. That's what you're looking for when you're playing defense.
Flush to his right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Joe Hayden, the veteran, with a pick. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. And a reminder, folks, as we've done all year, we'll send you to Orlando for our EA Sports halftime report coming up shortly. The coach with us, as always, as he will start to look ahead to Super Bowl 53. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime.
And 9 at the 6-yard line.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
And I think they'd be well served to take that type of a physical approach against him the rest of the game. He's had his way so far, but on that last one, that worked quite well for the defense.
After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. Thought they were going to force a 4th down. Instead, PI gives him the first.
And that's frustrating because you think you've taken them really deep into the count, haven't you? Instead, you got to start all over. That can really be demoralizing.
Just like that, out of danger and up past the 40 now for 1st and 10. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their 2nd, as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play.
Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 45-yard line.
He's going to loft one deep left side here. Oh, ball batted in the air, and now it's intercepted. Picked by Antoine Winfield Jr. And a great return as he's up close to the 40-yard line. They've got a pretty comfortable lead right now, but maybe a little too careless with the football that time for the rookie.
I think the key word there is comfortable. And there's two schools of thought on it. With that type of a lead, maybe you can take a few more chances because you have a cushion. Others will tell you, don't eat up the cushion with careless play. He'll learn to ride that line as he moves on in his career.
Eluding the pressure right. And the Seahawk defense gets to him, and they bring him down.
No doubt that's a very good play defensively right there, because you've always got to be aware that he can take off and make a big play with his legs. How about the way they were able to contain him? That also tells me the coverage was excellent downfield.
They'll come up after the sack on a 2nd and 12. The give to the fullback on the dive. And that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. 2 yards the loss there, now 3rd and 14.
Well, he tried to bounce it outside, but that's obviously not his game. He's too much of a straight line runner.
Yeah, him in the outer third of the field, not a recipe for success. That time a loss. 3rd and long, it's Watson. He's going to float this one deep right side. And this throw will be intercepted. Joe Hayden, the veteran, with a pick. And he will bring this all the way back out to midfield.
You're trailing, you're trying to get points late in half. I absolutely understand that. But remember, it's all about the ball. And without the ball, you can't get those points. They just turned it over.
Now you got to be careful, because that deficit can get a little bigger on the other side with that good field position they just took over with. Good starting field position here for the Seahawks as they come up 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line. Escaping the pressure right. Now he's going to throw it back deep over the middle. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
Early on, the running game's been working well, and the offensive line has been pleased by that. The thought process there, catch those safeties creeping up, trying to help against the running game. They tried to hit them over the top, unsuccessfully.
And a nice job to break free of one tackle, but it slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after. The Rams going to be forced to use their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half. Now they'll run it on the toss. And he'll lose yardage here, back at the 47. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th.
And that's what I'd like to see out of this defense, a little fire, a little toughness. It hasn't been the best first half for them, but they did do a nice job there, forcing a loss on that play.
On is the punter, Cook, who sends it away. And did they keep it in? They did. They kept it in. It's down close to the goal line at the 1-yard line.
You rarely call your punter a weapon, but he certainly was there. How about that? Pinning him down at the 1-yard line and helping out the defense in a big way. I'm telling you what, if I'm a defensive coordinator, I might be thinking safety right now.
Pretty good looking run there on 1st down. That'll go for 9 yards, just short of the line to gain. So we've reached halftime here in the NFC Championship as we send you cross country to Orlando. Jonathan Coachman is there and has our EA Sports halftime report. The Hallis Trophy still hangs in the balance as the second half now underway in the NFC Championship game. Here's Humphries. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32.
The Rams take over 1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. Watson on 1st down. Flushed out right. And he was hit as he threw it there, and it forces it incomplete.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 11 yards there, 1st down.
Los Angeles.
from the gun. Here's Watson. And it's incomplete. Boy, he doesn't drop many like that one. Second down.
Incomplete.
So second down, still 10 yards to go. Ball on the 43. From the gun, it's again to Peterson. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. A gain of 13. It's a first down.
Well, that last run makes this a 100-yard night. I love the way he's hit the holes. He's been quick, he's been decisive, and he's been a whole lot of fun to watch.
He's going to air one out. And now Watson throws another interception. Picked off at the 13. Tough one there. First drive of the third quarter, throw an interception, and now a chance that they could be an even a bigger hole if they can convert this into points.
Yeah, but how good do you feel if you're that defensive coordinator right now? Because you just know that the head coach looked at him and said, turn him loose, big man. And he'd be able to take a few extra chances playing with this type of a lead, and boy, it paid off.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And a very short pickup there across the 15 to the 16. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down. Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense that next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
And not a whole lot to speak of there as they'll bring him down shy of the 20. 3 yards on the pickup. That's going to set up an interesting third and about 4 to go.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 4.
Now they try the right side here. And he almost gets this to the 30, taken down about a yard shy. They get the first. The decision to run on 3rd and medium winds up being a good one.
At the 29-yard line.
A handoff as they run the counter play. He'll have a first down past the 40 and all the way up to the 46. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling. A couple of first downs to kick off the drive. Here's 1st and 10 up at the 46. Now a handoff working right. He'll get 3 up to midfield.
This drive is pretty clear. Almost feels like old school fundamentals, doesn't it? Want to impose their will on the defense. Was that 5 straight runs?
Yeah, 5 straight carries to start this drive. And like you said, the way it's working, they may just stick with it. And he'll give it here to his running back. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards.
The tackle.
Whenever we talk about the best strong safeties, one word constantly comes up, and that's instinct. Being able to diagnose run or pass and make the appropriate moves.
He crashed out hard there. He was ready for that running play. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he is going to have a Seahawks first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. That's good for 9 yards as they convert on the 3rd down play. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. The former Gamecock here. This is Mike Davis. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. It's a gain of 12, first down Seahawks.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive, because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense getting a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard. They keep it with Davis on first down. And only a yard this time as he's taken down right around the 26.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
6-yard line.
Here's 2nd and 9. On 2nd down, here's a keeper by the QB. And some nice running going to get him down close to a first down at the Rams' 19-yard line. And he's able to get most of what he needed on the carry there. 7 yards on the gain, and it's 3rd and 2 now. They'll run the option on 3rd and short yardage. Here's a quick throw caught out wide. And the Seahawks are going to have 1st and goal coming up as they're able to convert there on 3rd and 2.
1st and goal at the 6-yard line.
One quarter remains for the right to go on to the Super Bowl. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Now they've got 3 tight ends here on 1st and goal to add some extra mass. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. This is caught. And the Seahawks are looking at 1st and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line.
Well, they're unable to convert that into much, but it's never a bad idea to try to get the ball into a tight end of his caliber's hands and see what kind of disruption he can cause.
On 2nd down, it's Davis, and he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. Taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Seahawks add on to their lead. Well, something about this team, you just felt like they were one of destiny all season long. And they made themselves today, as you can see, the class of the NFC.
Yeah, and it's starting to look more and more like a Super Bowl trip is very much in their future.
And the fans starting to book those tickets.
Tucker
now to kick it away following the touchdown.
For me. Redemption.
The return man here, T.J. Jones. And they'll be set up pretty nicely here as they have it up to the 35-yard line.
At their own 35-yard line.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And their dream of a Super Bowl berth so close 3 quarters ago, but obviously starting to slip away if it hasn't already. They need points here and in a hurry. 2 yards the gain on the keeper, and it's 2nd down.
It's 2nd and
out of the gun. Watson forced out to his left. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. One of his main targets, Delaney Walker, the intended receiver. And it's 3rd down.
Incomplete. He was covered by Trey Wayne.
A shotgun snap for Watson. He's going to float this one deep right side. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off at the 16. And he'll get this back to the 32-yard line. That interception may be the exclamation mark on what really all around has been a good performance.
A fantastic performance. They will enjoy film session. Their grade should be very good on this one. And I think the next time the offense gets the ball, I just think about running it and getting the clock done and getting the heck out of here.
And by the way, semantics here, but before the grammar police come after me, I think it's exclamation point, not mark, right?
You're asking me? Seriously?
Yeah, you're smarter than me. Everybody knows that.
Listen, I go with what you say, my man.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Now they'll run it on the toss. And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44. That one, a 1st down pickup of 8.
I'm not sure how much more evidence they need, partner, than to understand that if they don't start to slow him down, it's going to be a long afternoon here at the stadium because he is just shredding them at this point. And let's face it, coming into the game, they knew he would be the focal point of their attack. This is going to take an 11-man unit on the defensive side.
All the way in. Touchdown, Seattle. A great play there. His 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Seahawks find a way to stretch their lead. On this stage, conference championship game, every play is magnified, and that was a big play.
No doubt about it. One thing that has these guys a step away from a shot at a big game, their big play ability. They can strike from anywhere.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
Man, what you over there eating, man?
Now Jones. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
I ain't hearing nobody eating. I just said he was eating because it's quiet.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. Their backs really against the wall now. And we knew how tough it would be for them. You're coming on the road, NFC title game, crazy environment, and certainly just not looking good here in the fourth. And incomplete as he was knocked as he threw it. And it took the ball off course. Under 4 to go now as they come up on second down. Throwing again is Watson. He's going deep for Brown. He's got it at the 15. And he's going to take this one in for a Rams touchdown. Marquise Brown, 71 yards. And the Rams are able to draw a bit closer. And correct me if I'm wrong, that was just a simple fly route, wasn't it?
No, there's nothing to correct at all. You've got it down pat. And I just remember as a player, when I'd be in practice sessions and I'd hear 9 from the receivers, that meant fly route, go, look out. That was the 9, and he just kept going all the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And they got it. They recovered it. But hang on now, though. There's a penalty flag down. So they touched it before it went 10, and that's obviously not going to help their comeback bid here in the fourth.
No, not at all. And they're trying to get something going after one there.
It's a house fire right
give
down
yourself
the
a
street
chance.
from you.
Let it go 10 before you touch it.
It's a house fire right down the street from you.
Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at their 38. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but
welcome
this
to the
time
club,
they get
buddy.
it behind the line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
At the 38-yard
We
line.
need about 4 of them.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11.
Skip.
Now they try the right side here. And he'll take this up over the 40 to about the 41. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the fourth quarter. The Seahawks on 3rd down. They've been near perfect. 4 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 8. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. And he is going to have a Seahawks first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. First down Seattle on a pickup of 13.
Yeah, we did stop. Because I've been thinking this. Hey, it stopped every time I saw it, yo.
Not quite to the 35. 10 more there. And
it stopped every time I saw it. That's how.
They have unraveled here in the fourth.
In a sense, it's like they're being pressed, like in a basketball game, and they just can't get the ball over half court. I mean, no matter what they do, they can't get off the field. They can't slow them down. They just go up and down the field against them. Yeah, unraveling would be a perfect word for it.
Look, hey, that was cool. You said it, too.
Because right now,
Sounds like a
I
little
can be in
ad
that
and
huddle
shit.
with that offensive line. I know exactly what they're saying. If you call a pass play here, we're going to call a timeout. Run the football. We got control of this thing. Get in behind us and let's go.
Their time to shine. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams' 12-yard line.
No, you 2-on-1, man. You 2-on-1. Yeah, you beat me twice.
That one looks like he'll throw here.
Yeah.
And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down.
Oftentimes when you're losing a game and the team's still throwing with this kind of a lead, you start playing a little more physically. And they took that opportunity right there to be extremely physical and force that incompletion.
And that is incomplete.
Speed is the name of the game when it comes to RPOs, and sometimes you can be a little too quick, thus inaccurate, incomplete.
Justin Tucker on for the field goal. A 52-yard attempt.
And that one's not going to get there. Not enough juice. An ambitious effort, but it's well short. And this score will stay right where it is. Well, they can probably live with that with this late lead in the fourth quarter. That's one of the few things that's gone wrong.
You're exactly right. This one was well in hand. That kick there was more for cosmetics, you know, to add to their score. Not getting it, that shouldn't harm them at all.
Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And now here is another interception. Picked off at the 12. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. The interception woes, they just continue to mount.
But I just bumped him before the ball went up.
You got to be thinking, is it something between the ears?
I think a confidence
before the quarterback threw the ball.
Once you start getting those numbers up there a little bit, but as you and I both know, it's not always just one guy's fault. Maybe somebody ran a wrong pattern, maybe some balls were tipped. It could be so many different things. Bottom line, though, it comes back to the guy throwing them.
First play of the drive going for 14.
Smoking on them Rams right now.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their second, as it comes with 1:15 left to go in the second half. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Now a man open down the middle of the field. And they work this well upfield across the 45. That one a gain of 20 and a first down.
These guys are running offense like you drive. The pedal is down, stomp down. How about that? Back-to-back completions. They are rolling.
So much for being conservative and running that football. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last two plays.
41-yard line.
Right back to him on first down.
Well, Herschel almost got a buck, and with his name got
Why
a
didn't they
buck.
just take the knee there?
You're asking the question that I'm asking as well, because we've seen a lot of football where coaches decide maybe they get a little greedy. I don't know if they're doing it for stats or for what reason. We've seen it happen in college.
Oh, that's a buck.
The miracle of the Meadowlands. All they had to do was take a knee and the game was over. The Giants ran it one more time. Ball popped free. Philadelphia picks it up and wins the game.
What year was that?
It was a 47-minute ass whipping, boy. God damn.
The Seahawks are the NFC champs. Time for us to sign off. Thank you so much for watching.
And I ain't talking about
night,
you,
everybody.
Smoke.
And that does it for the conference championship. For Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin.
267. I ran for 267 out that bit.
At the Super Bowl. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Yeah. Big game. I appreciate that. In the regular season, yeah.